When I play Minecraft, I imagine clans, stories and lives. A world full of emotion built from every block I place. The mini-series are these stories and how I imagine the world. In the far north, where the air cuts deeper than a blade and winter never ends, there lived a butcher and the quiet heart of a dying village. He fed them. Each dawn he'd light the smokers, tend the herd, and pray the fires would last another night. He never called himself a leader, just a worker. But when the children were warm and the elders still had food, the villagers knew who to thank. Yet, when he looked out across the snow, he wondered, is it survival or just repetition? Far to the south, where rivers carve green veins through sand, lived another craftsman. His hands were steady, his work respected, but never perfect. The hides cracked under the sun, the cows weakened in the heat. And no matter his effort, the leather betrayed him. He wasn't chasing profit, he was chasing permanence. One evening, a traveler came, a scholar from the north, carrying a book bound in leather so fine it seemed alive. When the leather worker learned it came from a butcher in the snow, he left the desert behind, following the rivers north, chasing the secret of strength. Weeks blurred into months, the warm sand gave way to frost. But finally, they found each other. They shared no language, but they shared purpose. The butcher wanted to feed his people. The leather worker wanted to craft something perfect. Both were tired of working alone. So they built together barns and pens, furnaces and forts, systems that could outlast them. And under a red banner hung against the white of snow, they founded the Butcher's Guild, a brotherhood born from balance. At first, it was practical. One raised the cows, the other preserved the hides. But as they worked, they noticed something strange. Not all cows were the same. The butcher spoke of his northern thought, hardened by ice. The leather worker remembered his desert herds, rich in color. And together they searched for balance. Across mountains, plains, and deserts they found three herds, cold, temperate, and warm. Each strong, each incomplete. Together, perfect. They brought them north and bred them until they each calf carried endurance, balance, and beauty. When they looked upon those herds, they saw themselves. Two men from two worlds, united by patience, by pattern, by purpose. That was the day the guild became more than trade, it became belief. Perfection isn't found in power, but in harmony. Generations will pass, the guild will grow. Its halls filled with books and ledgers, its bells rang with purpose. The scholars came from parchments, others for food. And soon all learned the same truth, that strength means nothing without structure, and creation means nothing without care. The Butcher's Guild built no temples and no armies. They built systems, they built order, and from that order, civilization began to hum. They proved that mastery isn't born of miracles, but of patience to refine, repeat, and remember.